all set? Okay. There we go. Howdy, Xavier. Good to have you here. Hey, Nicolino. Happy to see you there. Lokey, when we were noting levers in Lane Dell, did we note the one behind the door and round table hold that leads to the courtyard? I don't remember, so... maybe not. I want to get another shot of this, so sure, let's do that. If not, it's a Stormveil tree lever. Ooh, good to know. That is something worth noting. Very much is. Those are both places that saw serious renovations by the resident Erdtree takeover. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we're gonna be playing with in-game audio today, chat, because YouTube's being weird for me lately, and I don't know why. It's specifically like YouTube. Like, I'm not noticing this with any other website. I don't know why, but it's been very weird for me with loading and stuff lately. I assume it has to be something with my setup or something recently. I don't get it, but yeah, so. Alright, so we're gonna do lock you in place, then, yeah, higher LOD, just because, and then we'll take the shot. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, chat, I don't know. I need to get the new PC already. Look, Audi-mates always break things. I don't know, man, I don't even do anything. I just do my routine every day, the same crap I've been doing for years. And somehow things just break. It's not me, it's the world. There's that law about how things somehow always manage to get worse over time rather than better, right? I forget what the principle is called, but it really feels like it's in full effect lately. Anyway, let's double check the fortified manor thing just so I can get a shot of it. Where is that lever, actually, now that I think about it? I don't remember where we find that. Hello? Lever! Pull the lever! No. Oh. Oh, right, you're here. Somber smithing stone 6. Say it ain't so. Okay, it's not this one, right? Where is it? Back? Oh, as in, is it on the courtyard area? No. Sorry, not the courtyard, the balcony? It's in the hallway between doors. Man, it feels actually nostalgic hearing this. Alright, we only got one more, chat. This is the last one. Make it count. Want the slightly open door here. There we go. God, that delay. I swear, it somehow feels like it's getting longer. Just imagine, soon we'll have new ambient music in the DLC. That is true. I didn't even think about that, really. Alright. So we got that shot there. Okay. I'll be honest, chat, I'm really happy with how Liurnian Wars has turned out. I was really hating the first draft of it, but then after doing another read-through, a fresh, like, you know, read-through on the second draft, I actually was like, wow, this is actually a lot better than I thought it was. I'll be honest, for how long I was struggling with some of those sections to connect and stuff, I was just surprised by what I actually put on the page, actually, you know, making sense and fitting in and not needing that much in terms of revisions. And by the third draft, I was very happy with it. There was still a little bit more I had to do when I was doing the actual posting, but overall, I'm very happy with it. Analysis. I just now need to go back and, like, start working on, thinking about expanding the noble section to include the pages. Might also want to include the shots of the nobles we find in Kari Manor. In fact, I might want to get new shots of those, because I'm not sure if I have any good shots of the nobles. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Church of Vows. Mausoleum Compound. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Let's get the shots actually here first, then. Just since I mentioned it. So I don't have to worry about this later when I want to get shots of, like, pages and crap. Can't wait to hear the new ambient music. Yeah, you know, it's probably going to be really cool. Especially if you see some arcane crap in some of these areas. Oh no, chat. More witch statues. Whatever, we're like, ooh. Oh. You know what? I should. Wait. Okay, yes, this model does have a little bit of damage on each side, but, like, not enough for all this debris. Like, what the hell? Renala, clean up your own castle. Like, holy crap. Why is there all this random shit here? Oh. That's not how I wanted to jump it. There we go. Wait, where's that man I saw? Oh. Magic grease, we don't care. That's as generic as it comes. Yeah, with the academy there. There we go. You know what? I'll take a shot of this first. Oh, hey, Night Scout. I noticed that the Perfumer Hood and Omen Killer robe both share golden squares with the same symbol on it. I mean, I guess that makes sense in terms of just, you know, them sharing a uniform and stuff. How does this affect things? Oh, that affects things actually a little bit, so we'll work on that. Oh, the rolled up line for that? Yeah, I'll correct that, because I had to correct that from Scarab already, so I'll make sure to fix that so it use a better terminology. Do you think the Knights Cavalry picks up Ashes of War scavengers, or they kill warriors who had the techniques? It could be either or. I think, based on the totality of stuff we find, it's a mix of both. Granted, some of them could all just be scavenging, I think. Because they don't... I'm trying to think. Maybe the one in the... No, because the Mountaintops one... Yeah, the Mountaintops one, I guess, would technically be, scavenging still. Yeah, I think you could argue either way, like a mix of both, or at least all scavenging. So, yeah, I thought it was cool that they were the only perfumer outfits with it. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind whenever we get shots of that stuff. But again, we're not worried about Radigan shit right now. Hey, Pedro. Haven't been here for a while, so how you doing, Lokey? Really, Pedro? I don't know. It feels like I've seen you a lot lately. Honestly, really? Have you been gone for that long? Man. Anyway, I've been doing pretty okay. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I spent an hour working on the screenshots, like, getting them all organized for French Folk Rebellion. It's looking pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's actually work on the time of day now. I guess that's okay. Be honest, chat, I'm not too in love with it. Stop minimizing! It's even more annoying now because we don't have the other background audio at the moment. This one might work. I mean, it's an option, I guess. I'll be honest, I'm not in love with it. Yeah, I think I do prefer this. Let's see what we can do now with this here. Oh, hey, Andy. Haven't seen you in a while, that's for sure. Welcome on in. Hope you've been doing okay. It's been like a week since I caught a stream, but I guess it's not really that long. Really? Man, you know my sense of time is so screwed up, because it feels like I saw you, like, just yesterday. Which is weird, because usually I forget everybody after a week. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Oh my god, I hate this. Jittery. Anyway. Oh, are there any other nobles here that I can get shots of? Or at least that I want to get shots of. I don't think so. Oh, that's why. I was like, why does this still feel jittery? Because I double-clicked it accidentally, and it's still there. We go. Now we have an okay frame rate for ×5 speed. You never forget anything slash anyone, Lokey. That's a lie. Also, based on Phantom Slash, some of the ashes might have been for Knights Cavalry themselves. Yeah. But that would go on. I would classify that under the scavenging. That I would classify under scavenging. Let's see. Alright, this one. Again, I don't think higher LOD does anything here. Yeah, no, it doesn't really do anything for us here. Nah. There. That's perfect. That's perfect. Illuminates that guy just right. Yeah, there we go. We're good. There we go. Let's see. Anything here? No, it's all jars and stuff, right? So, is there really just the one noble? Oh, what the hell? I don't need you give. What? Why the random pop-up? Like, what? Just why? There we go. So that's done. I don't need to do that. Gosh, there really is all this just random debris. Also, textures? Textures? Hello? Excuse me? Like, what? God, when Xavier said everything's breaking, everything really is breaking. And it's like three sisters, right? So, I mean, I guess you could also count the nobles who are like invisible around here, right? But I only need the one shot then in that case, really. Oh, 1 second. I don't think it's anything important, right? God damn it. Well, I can always get on one of the other characters. If I ever need a shot of that stupid bug. Do you have a good shot of the witch statue that shows off the primeval sorcerer pattern? I don't think I do. Let's just get a... We just need a random example, right? So, what's that good? Why is that good? I'm trying to think. God, there aren't a lot of shots of this statue in, like, good, decent lighting that I can think of. Maybe on the bridges? I'm stuck on Remnant 2. That game's amazing. Oh, cool. Haven't heard of it before. Actually, you know what? I think I do actually vaguely recall. No, yeah, you know what? I think I do vaguely recall someone talking about that. Maybe it was you, Andy. God, my memory's so shit. Oh, I didn't even realize we had stuff for blast lecture or whatever. Oh, we're never talking to Melina. I told you about Loki. There we go. It was Xavier. You know what, Xavier? I'm gonna start just blaming you for everything, no matter if it's right or wrong. I'll just say, you know what? It's probably Xavier who told me, because I don't remember it. It's always Xavier. Cool skulls like sorcerer. Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I don't have. I just can't remember. Anyway, the moonbeams up at Three Sisters Plateau might be good to photograph to compare to the moonlight altar for a Karian thing. I don't really need it for now, though, because we're not focused on any of that stuff, so... I think I have a shot of this, but just in case. Ew, I do want shots of, I don't want this nighttime sky shit, though, so... You've already done that, Loki, have I? I do. God, I don't remember. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, this should be good. Yep. We're going to want to... Yeah, we want the higher LED for that, though. Yeah, you gaslight Nardi into thinking I helped with tree stuff because she's a so type. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because the tree thing gets very vague. Because like I remember doing so, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool with the tree stuff. And then Nardi was getting in on it, and Teen Sith had helped a little bit about it because she highlighted the stuff. I think it was Teen Sith who helped with the Kaled one specifically because I wasn't sure. It was Teen Sith or Nardi. I know Teen Sith though also helped along with that. Like there was a bunch of little things. I was like, oh my god, this is such a cool little rabbit hole to go down, right? But yeah, I do not remember. Again, chat. The reason why I write everything down into analysis to share. It's not for you, it's for me. Because I sure as hell won't remember this shit. The game's really amazing. I got to go back to it. Okay, you have fun then, Andy. I'm really happy to see you. But I hope you are able to get through it, especially if it's just so hard right now. Goldfish memory, yeah, so the truth. Got that, so yeah, my issue was I had a night sky version, so just do this. There we go. So we have shots of that. You know, I really like this angle, so, you know, we'll take it. Perfect. There we go. We have the stuff for the Rose Church, so we're good there. We have the stuff for the Catacombs. Actually, I should sort through, because I didn't put them... I've been organizing everything into folders and stuff for Fringe Folk Rebellion specifically, only leaving out stuff where it's like, okay, there's so few pictures in the existing area folder that it's not worth, like, moving it all into another folder just to move it all back once I do this. So, a few of those are kind of stragglers, but there are a few where I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have skipped them over. I should double check and see if I'm actually, like, using, like, all the images or not in that folder. Wait, one guy keeps insisting it's fake and also saying the blind swordsman wasn't real. How do you fake a screen? Like, who in lore discussion is gonna fake a screenshot? Like, I guess it's possible, but, like, at some point, like, can't you just boot up the game and look yourself? Like, at that point, I feel like it's just a troll, right? Like, it can't be actually someone who's serious. Oh, insisting the Erdtree is fake? Okay, okay. Like, I don't know what to say to that then, either. Like, what more could you possibly want? Like, it's kind of like, oh, the Erdtree is fake. Well, here's all the evidence to the contrary. No, the Erdtree is most definitely fake. Like, okay, do you... What's the rationale? Like, what's the reasoning? Was it just because it's something TA or someone said, or... Or are we really just hanging on to that one line from the, that one line from the finger readers, like, do you see it? Do you not see it? Or something like that. It's like, no, she's wanting to confirm that you can see the giant tree that's over there. Like, it's called normal human interaction. It's like, hey, do you not see that skyscraper over there? Yeah, the skyscraper is obvious in the sky, but you gotta confirm it with the person, because maybe somehow they missed it. I don't know, maybe they're like, oh, you mean the one over there? No, not that one, you idiot. That's the red light district building. Do you ever think them bugs are connected to the all-knowing guy? What bugs, Andy? There's witch statues in the gazebo, if I recall correctly. Yeah, they are, but they're not in lighting. At least I don't think you can get them to be in lighting. Oh, you know what? Let's go to, no, I should have gone to the Church of the Cuckoo. Because I know behind the illusory wall, there's that really good shot we can get. Some people keep thinking that usual conversational aspects are too suspect. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I can understand wanting to scrutinize everything, but at some point you have to kind of ask yourself, could this just be, like, normal people interacting? Could this just be, like, a normal thing someone might ask in this scenario? Like, it doesn't hurt to do that analysis either, right? Yeah, this is a good option, I think, right? Yeah, so if I ever, for whatever reason, want to... Yeah. Boom. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we're good. I mean, no one discussing ER lore on the internet is normal. Well, you know that's true as well. Most actual dialogue about it is along the lines of, okay, you've likely seen this already, but just in case you zoned out or stared at the floor for the past mile, you see that huge tree, right? Yeah, exactly, right? Like, you have to understand, like, especially with Japanese is a language, and I don't want to stereotype, but it is very much a language which is sort of built around sort of inherent doubt, so you'll see a lot more questions which are kind of softballed, right? Like, again, I've talked about doubt roll previously on these streams, but, like, it very much is one of those, languages where they are much more willing to be, quote-unquote, hesitant than we might find normal in things, right? Which is often why it's translated out, because the equivalent in our language isn't really to say that stuff, and it doesn't really change much when you behave that way. The hell is this? What's this? A different lever? Other than the other 3 models? In my Elden Ring? I am so confused. Yeah, some people miss obvious stuff. I get that, but sometimes you need to take a step back and just kind of ask you what is actually going on here. Like, what is, like, the basics of this interaction? Like, what's the broader context of what we're having this discussion or this entire dialogue chain for? Like, where does this sort of fit in the grander scheme of things? I guess this works. Lokey and his levers. Yeah, Andy, lately I've been on a lever spree. I've been looking at levers a lot. The levers, Andy! It's the levers! Oh no, he's looking at levers again. God damn it, Pedro! You've been gone for a week and you're already on me. Right, where were we? There's a scarab around here, right, Chad? Or did I kill it in this playthrough already? I don't know. Isn't there a scarab, like, somewhere in the vicinity here? I love documenting innocuous details, whether they're relevant or not. Yeah! It's one of my favorite genders. Do you think scarabs are connected to the all-knowing? Ah, the scarabs. Those are the bugs you were talking about. No, I do remember vaguely someone, like, trying to connect it because of eyes or stuff. I'll be honest, I'm not in that camp yet. I could probably be convinced, because I'll be honest, I don't think too hard about the scarabs. I'm just like, okay, they roll up shit, like, you know, actual, like, dung beetles roll up, you know, dung and crap and, you know, put in a ball, right? Like, so, I get the concept behind them. I don't know if there's any deeper lore. They're also kind of widespread, but so are Miranda flowers, so not like you can't tie them to a specific person, place, or faction or something, so why not? Scarabs have Gideon's personal sigil on their hair color. Yeah, I remember vaguely something about that, but I don't remember seeing anything that, like, really convinced me. So I'd have to re-look and really compare those things to see, is it really his exact sigil? And maybe it's just, like, certain scarabs have his sigil, so maybe you can make a case in those that they are Gideon connected somehow. You could also maybe argue the other way. Again, I don't know where Gideon got his symbol from, so who knows? Maybe he adopted it because of the scarabs or whatever. Like, they're everywhere, and they gather all this crap, and Gideon's the same way. So, you know, he kind of just models his all-knowing symbol based on, like, the eyes they, like, you know, quote-unquote naturally develop, right? I forget what the principle is, where you, like, you know, you see a smiley, even though, you know, it's not really a smiley, it's just a circle with a line and 2 dots. Well, a curved line and 2 dots. You know what I mean. It was AGT Jake, I think, in a video some time ago. It wasn't a very good one, though, in my opinion. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like, that sort of stuff, again, it's something that's, I don't tend to focus on, especially with the side NPCs, because I'm like, I'm still trying to get my footing on, like, you know, the basics. Like, what's the basic history that we're following? Like, what are, like, the main character players with the demigods and Maracas? I'm like, what's going on with them? Like, I don't pay too much attention to the side NPCs right now. They're just not, like, something where I'm like, ooh, I really want to pursue knowing about them. Like, the only reason I covered Adon was because Adon's lore was related to the larger Fire Monk stuff. I just happened to stumble upon that crap, and I was just like, oh, that's a cool little thing, right? It was particularly cool, and it was, like, completely accidental that I was, like, discovering, like, deep lore on Adon. Kind of something similar with the Kaiden stuff, right? I was kind of just working on other stuff related to Godric stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool Kaiden lore. Yeah, there's so much it's insane. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I have to prioritize, right, chat? Like, I know I'm late to the party with the lore, but I think even if I did this day one, I would not be that much farther along. You guys have to keep in mind, I've been working on years just to publish my stuff on Godfrey's reign. A document I wrote, like, over a year ago now. Like, I've had that document. Granted, it's had a bit more work over the year for at least, like, a few months from a year ago, I think. But, like, still... Like, I have so much content that I have not written and published, because there's just so much to go through. And the more I do my deep dives for the website and stuff, the bigger the content stream gets. Yeah, I'm not saying anything too crazy in terms of what I would want here. We have the graveyards here, right? I'm not going to take a shot here, by the way, chat. I just want to see how it looks with higher LOD. I like how it looks even more flat when I turn the trees look even more flat when I add the shadows. Also, somehow... Actually, you know what? No. It's higher LOD does make them look a little less flat here, so... I still think it's too foggy. But in fairness, that can probably be fixed if I did this for lighting, yeah. I could probably fix that. Let me move this so I can actually see chat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get that window out of my face. Nah, you're good, dude. I was just asking what you thought. Yeah, thank you, Andy. Glad I have your permission. The Crimson Cerulean Flascares has some kind of 4-point geometric flower on them. The rest all have stylized eyes. Yeah, I think that would hurt I think that might hurt the idea of a specific Gideon connection for all of them then, for sure. Because then it's like, oh, okay. Like, maybe it just, you know, they develop different symbols on their bodies based on their environments and stuff, or what they collect or something, right? Like, you know what the best part is, chat? I don't even care if my my character is technically visible in this shot, because no one's gonna see at this distance anyway. Hails to the yeah! Hail yeah, brother! Jeez, man, you okay? I'm never okay. I'm never okay, Andy. Man, chat, I am so lucky I was born in days where we don't throw people in asylums anymore. Oh, boy. Just imagine. You know, I want a shot of this tower, but with Stormveil in the background. Can I get that? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, give me my high LOD. God, it sounds like I'm trying to make some sort of drug deal or something. There we go. Oh my god. Damn you! Hey, chat, so like I was saying, I was very happy with my Lyrian Wars analysis. Like, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Like, some updates, but very good. And honestly, Fringe Folk Rebellion looks like it might be coming out sooner than I expect. We'll see how I can get through on the revisions, because it's still a very big analysis. It might be my biggest one of all the ones I posted for ER, right? But looking at the sections and stuff, It's not that bad. There's a few sections that need to be revised, mostly cut down on. Some stuff that needs to be expanded on. I have some extra evidence and things I need to factor into the old Godfrey's Reign draft version. But yeah, it's looking mighty solid. I'm very happy with it. And like screenshots, like I said, I have mostly covered. Like I'm really stretching to like find stuff that I want to factor in here that I didn't do so originally. Let's go to Stormhill Shack. You check out the Banished Night video or Last Protect's Old Grace video yet? No, I have not. No, with my terrible sleep schedule and stuff, I've mostly been just listening to music in the background while I do all the work when I should be sleeping. And I don't think this is going to be relevant anytime soon, but just in case it ever is. This is where I think this is where the coffin cemetery is, right? Am I crazy? I mean, don't answer that. We already know. I already know it's not going to be in my favor. What the hell? Is that a mistake, or is that just not loading properly? Oh, you guys just appeared, huh? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Nope, there is 100% just a I mean, I can't tell if this was... I legit can't tell if this was somebody who was, like, trying to lower it because there was stuff here and they're like, no, I want it to be wide open for the troll and stuff. But they didn't put it down all the way, or if it's actually intentional. Legit can't tell. Either way, it's funny. I already have shots of this, but just in case I want alternative options. Probably a surviving bit of old geometry. Yeah, that's what I feel like when I look at that, but it's so hard to tell because it's like, really? You didn't notice this when you were going? Like, this guy must have been like zooming. He must have been like, ah, it's down. I don't even need to pay attention anymore. Especially when you have, like, the enemy walking through. Regarding research of the number of Kari Knights, I haven't even begun that research, Night Scout, but anyway, it might be relevant that Radon Festival, Lionel, and Gideon have Kari and Glimpblade stays per Zioski's second post in the Phantom Wiki. Ooh, yeah, that's true, because it could imply that they've killed Knights. Though I guess you could always argue they might have spares and they collected those, but yeah, if we ever do, like, a focus on that, I'll definitely want to look into those NPCs and their stories and see if we see anything that really kind of matches up, because yeah, like you said, that could, I mean, if we have 16 Crucible Knights, that matches up with the cut content, there may be a consistent number for the other guys too. Yeah, I already have a shot of this. I'm not changing anything here. This is all just same. Wait, what the? I was about to say, if those were blood roses, I'm like, oh wow, wasn't expecting you here. It's not a pool of water. Go over this way. The best card tonight is still Bowls. The best part is I have no idea who the hell that is. Yeah, they could have also, like, looted it from an already dead one we found. Like, yeah, there's definitely some options there, but I'll be honest, it's going to depend on the immediate context. If we have a case where, like, we're missing, like, I don't know, let's say we have, like, 17 knights accounted for, and we're missing 2, and those 2 NPCs have the staff, there's a more, the preponderance of the evidence starts slanting a lot more towards, okay, those are supposed to be, like, unique knights, most likely, right? Oh, yay, Chad, I finally picked that up. Wow. Man, Chad, I really need to talk to Sekiro Doobie and Zuli and get shots of this thing. Like, I want straight-up shots of them and Caleb and things. Oh, Bols is a troll knight trapped in the Cuckoo's Ever jail. Ah, okay. Navy convention might imply he was a cuckoo and jailed for it, unless the cuckoos tossed him in. I think it's the latter, honestly. I think if you're a Karian troll knight, you're already kind of, you know, separate from the cuckoos. Because the entire idea with the cuckoos seems to be that they're basically functioning as, like, mercenaries that are working for the academy on account of wanting some of that faux sorcery. You don't really get that with the Karian troll knights, or Karian knights in general. Again, I guess you could argue with Moongrum or stuff, but I think we've already firmly established that Moongrum is probably just acting as the steadfast, loyal person to Renala, and is simply, you know, standing guard until his queen gives him, you know, his next orders. So, yeah, I think it's more likely that the... Also, where's that Everjail? Yeah, it's here, right? Yeah, so we have the Everjail here, and we have so much conflict between the Cuckoos and forces in the west. Yeah, I think this is more so just part of an overall push by the Cuckoos to clear out the west of Karian influence, I think. Because this more or less helps them cut off the Karians. Like, if they're securing this area with, like, the camp they have here, right? Then they're cutting off the influence the Karians can have on the Albanork village. So the Albanork village is basically just there with its garrison fighting on their own against the Academy Gate Town forces that are probably coming in down from the north, right? And then you've got, yeah, you've got the camps there and all that. Obviously, they tried and failed to push into taking over Karia Manor itself right after destroying that, and they have the bear. Yeah. Most Everjails seem to be named after the prisoner in question, such as the Four Lone Town Lords, Conductor, Golden Lady, Ring Leader, Malefactor, etc. Yeah, I totally understand that, but I think in this specific case, it would make more sense that he is. Again, I think you could still maybe make an argument there if you want to argue betrayal or stuff, but that would be where I would lean right now, and when I'm looking at, like, what's going on in the larger area. But yeah, sure. I don't think it's 100% excluded. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember getting shots of these. Now we're good. Now all's right now. Alright, I have shot of that, I have shot of that. We're good there. We have, of course, all the wolves and stuff. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've opened the doors here. And the Karians are known to have non-human knights in their ranks, Lord of the Dragons. Well, yeah. Again, the Karian troll knights are established. The question would just be if this Bowles character, specifically, is a Karian troll knight still, or if, like, he's still, like, he's a holdover, like, with the equipment and stuff, because, like, why would you give that up just because you change sides, right? But he would betray, right? Because the armor, the weapons, the spells and stuff, that pretty much establishes that, yeah, he's definitely a troll knight. The question would just then be if the Cuckoo Everjail thing refers to getting thrown in by Cuckoos or would-be Cuckoos. I think Night Scout brings up a good point with the idea that, well, we have a semi-consistent naming scheme with the Everjails and the people thrown into them. Usually it either describes the area where the Everjail is or the person inside. So it'd definitely be not necessarily, it would be going against the most common patterns in that case. I haven't looked at all the Everjails exclusively, because maybe there's one or two more situations like Bowles that I'm not thinking of. Monk Moongrum's the true final boss of Rhea Lucaria. Yeah, forget about Renala, it's Moongrum all the way. There's something where I was like, maybe I want to try to get shots of this without the, yeah, a shot like this, I think, would be really nice to have. Yeah. Okay. Let's switch characters real quick. Yeah. Loretta's a human. Yeah, Loretta's definitely human. I think we've debunked the Albanoric theory on that one. No, no, this one's not gonna work. This one's not going to work because this one also already has those guys there. Double checked. Every possessive Everjail, X's Everjail, is named after the prisoner. The one exception is the Golden Lineage Everjail. Oh, no, the Golden Lineage one is also named after the prisoner. This goes back to the original name of Golden Clan. The term Golden Clan can also be used to refer to a Golden Clansman. This is similar to how the term for noble or royal technically means, like, literally the kanji would mean, like, noble family, royal family, and can be used in that sense. But it can also refer to an individual of that classification. So it's like a group name. It's kind of hard. I don't know what, like, the proper, like, grammar terms for this would be. But basically, it's why we can say noble and royal instead of always saying, like, nobility, royalty, noble family, royal family for this. Because sometimes it's referring to an individual of that grouping. Same thing with Golden Clan. So it's not referring to the Golden Lineage. It's referring to a Golden Lineage's men, or Golden Clansmen, basically. Which would be, you know, Godefroy. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, they're not marked in the English script. I understand that, Night Scout, but I just want to clarify to make sure that everyone's on the same page that, yeah, it is referring to the prisoner still, even with that one, in terms of the Japanese wording. What's a good one to use then? I think Shishinki is still good, right? Like, have we done the meteor thing with our nomad character? We don't need anything from there. I don't see it. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, that's funny. Godefroy being Godric's ancestor suits how pathetic Godric is. He couldn't come up with the arm grafting shtick by himself, so he copied Godefroy. Yeah, I think again, I really like the dynamic between the two, right? Because again, they're like, obviously they're copy pastes of each other, right? But like, there's some like nuances and stuff, like with Godefroy being a little more brutish, while Godric is sort of more cunning, and it sort of speaks to their backstories a lot, right? With Godefroy being sort of you know, from a very young age, he was always doing the grafting thing, while Godric sort of came into it later. And having basically lived to kind of, like, work on, you know, like, being, like, you know, a conniving, smart little, you know, ass kisser, for lack of a better word, you know, brown noser, you could say, right? It's like, I find that very fascinating for their characters, how, like, those subtle differences play out. And, like, yeah, like you say, like, Godric truly embodies, like, absolute patheticness in some ways that even Godefroy doesn't. He has a bit more, I wouldn't say honor to him, right? But a bit more respect you can get from him. That's at least how I find him. Big girl's blouse is the best description of Godric. Godric thought it was a good idea to mock Melania, then march out near Aguil Lake to fight her. He's probably not too smart, just cowardly. No, he's like, again, I said cunning, right? He's more brain in that he actually, like, thinks and he tries to come up with these strategies and stuff. I'm not saying he's very successful. Most of the time, though, his successes aren't because his plans aren't good, per se. It's because he doesn't have the brawn to back them, right? Like, and you could argue that's his fault and stuff, but, like, that goes back to both him and Godefroy's arrogance, right? They both have that very arrogant streak to them. So again, that's sort of the point that I'm trying to make here, is that there's subtle nuances in how their characters are handled. I'm not saying that they're like Godric's a genius or anything. He's most certainly not. He's not this master tactician or whatever. But he shows a lot more thought goes into what he was trying to do than maybe you guys are giving him credit for. Also, hey, Pastor of Muppets, I don't know, I can't... You and Pedro, for some reason, just in my brain, it must be the P in your names, but it just makes me kind of blend you two together. So again, apologies. I know you've been in here for a little bit. Alright, so, okay, so I've gotten shots of these, but it's with the mist in terms of the, obviously with the obviously with the skeletons, it's not gonna happen, right? But, let me block this here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I really like Godric among all the demigods. I especially after doing the thesis, I was like, you know, I really like what they did with his character. I ended up respecting Radon when I was done with him, but he's like not like my thing. Like Godric, I really kind of jive with his story and how they handled his character. I feel like he's just absolutely perfect for what he is. Let's do it like this. I think this is the best way to handle it. Perfect. I have absolutely zero complaints with this. Pedro the Pastor of Muppets or the Pastor of Pedros are from Software Boss names. Oh, it's so good. Look, I think someone is asking to get banned in the general chat of the Discord. They seem to really not like you. I mean, if they want to be that way, I will ban them. If they're trying to be, if they're like harassing or whatever. Let's get to that right away, actually. Let me look this. You know, people are free to have their opinions. Can you block me or something? Like, I mean, if this guy's asking to be blocked. I mean, hey. I never said that anyone who has to come be in my Discord has to like me. I think the guy already left the Discord. It's fine. I mean, that's his prerogative. Problem solved itself, right? Problem, quote unquote. Wait, what does this guy say? Oh, this is just the crystal drop thing. Okay. I don't know. I'll check for you guys later. But, like, again, if he's not gonna be... If he's just, like, in there to, like, just, like, besmirch my good name or whatever, like, I don't care. What do I care what some random person on the internet, says? I guess I'm proud to have haters. I guess that tells you how big I'm getting, I suppose. Yeah, actually, you know, it's kind of weird to say this, chat. Just the other day, I was being told, I was hearing from people who knew people or whatever, and it was like, oh, yeah, I'm like, my son is on the college campus, and they actually hear your name come up in the conversation. I'm like, what? That's so weird. I was like, ah, they talked about Lokey, huh? Like, I guess that's kind of cool. I was like, it's sort of surreal to think about, because I really don't think of myself as anything more than another moron on the internet, but whatever. It's just sort of funny to me. I'm like, wow, they're like, that's so random to me. Like, it's actually like, it's not really, I wouldn't say close to home per se, but like, you know, like, it's something that's kind of like within my, like, sphere, within like, I don't know, 3 connection points to me, right, for people. Just take care of your mental health. Shit can get real bad for any creators out there. I'll be sure to keep it in mind, guys. But I'll be honest, chat. I have at least so far not been. I felt the From Software community has generally treated me pretty well overall. Like, I don't have any, like, major complaints with my time spent in this English community, and I have a huge amount of respect for a lot of the people I've collaborated with as well in the space. I want to like Radon more, but there's nothing much about his past other than the gravity magic and being a Godfrey fanboy. Yeah, the thing with, like, here's the thing. I get what they're going with Radon, and maybe this is more a Martin thing or whatever. Like, the idea with Radon is to be a deconstruction of, like, the typical hero thing, where, like, you know, Radon has to, like, sort of manufacture his own heroism, and he's so attached to it because of ego and stuff that it sort of, like, you know, screws him over time and time again for all these things, all because he's so attached to this reputation of being, like, a hero because of his own, like, you know, fanboyism and stuff, right? So, like, I understand that, but, like, that's not an uncommon deconstruction, right? Like, we've all seen it where it's like, oh, you know, this is the dark side of heroism or something. Like, this isn't anything new, right? So, like, it's not something where I feel like it's explored where I haven't seen it all before. I think it's interesting. I think it's well done and it's to some extent decently nuanced, but it's not something where I'm like, oh wow, like this really impresses me, or it like really tickles my fancy in a way where I just get personal enjoyment from that type of story. It's like, yeah, double daddy issues. That's a way to put it. It's like, yeah, I don't think we need anything else for this shot, right? No, I think we're good here. There we go. If Radigan hates his red hair, and even Muriel question why he's Elden Lord, Radon is basically making red hair renowned throughout the land. It makes people still praise and think of Godfrey. Alrighty. Miyazaki said at least we'll learn in the DLC why we need to kill him to enter, so maybe we'll get a couple more lines of lore on it. Yeah, that could be cool. It could also just deal with stars in general and doesn't really have to deal with Radon directly. Like, it's more so incidental to what Radon is, like, what Radon does is incidental to the reasons why or whatever, but we'll see. Like, who knows, perhaps the NPC we interact with is someone who only, like, interacts with us after we've killed Radon or something like that. Like, maybe he's, like, a Radon, like, stooge or something. Maybe we don't care about this. Hello, buddy. So Radigan has to end up hearing about the red area 8s all the time, and everyone is still cheering for and looking up to the banished and graceless Godfrey. Hey, you never know, maybe Radigan just hates himself. No, but yeah, guys, what you guys were saying earlier, like, I'm not worried about, I'm not worried for my mental health. I'll keep it in mind, because you never know what can happen. But generally, I've had it pretty good, I think, in these past half-decade or so I've been in the English side of things. I have encountered very few haters. I mean, you're free to hate me. There's plenty of reasons to hate me. I'm an asshole. So, like, I don't blame them. But, like, it's not something that, like, I'm so, like, concerned about. Like, what's it gonna change? Oh, no, someone dislikes me. Were they, like, calling me a charlatan or something? Like, I don't know. I don't care. My work speaks for itself. And you guys can judge. I'm still gonna be saying my stuff regardless. I know I don't have to worry about that at the pearly gates. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I don't think I got a, I don't think I got good shots of Bridges of Sacrifices in there, actually. I don't remember. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, that's got me thinking now. I probably want to still do this. Go. Just in case any of the existing shots I have are not up to standard. There we go. But I do want to thank you guys for your concern. I do appreciate it. I know I'm kind of all over the place and a complete mess, which is a part of the reason I like doing these streams. And having you guys be there for me all the same is welcomed. Oh, while I'm weeping, maybe a shot of the hand ballista's location would be nice. A small update on the Castle Morn section of the Godfrey article. I'm gonna mention the hand ballista in the upcoming Fringe Folk Rebellion stuff. Like, that's already been like added to the revisions list there. So like, yeah, it's already in the drafting process. In fact, I think if you see the current draft, I did put up. Wait, did I put up the last draft? I don't even remember anymore, chat. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, so in the current draft, you should be able to see what I did there. But yeah, let's get a shot of the chest while we're here. Because I don't think I have a shot of that. I have a shot of everything else about this tower, but not that. So we may as well grab it. It's at the top, right? It's just something to keep in mind. I've heard people that think they're fine with haters and end up feeling bad about their work or their content. It can get to you unconsciously, lol. Yeah, I completely get that. For some people, you never know, right? And, you know, some days, you know, you never know. There's a bunch of factors that can happen in life that do so, but believe me, chat, I'm already an unbalanced individual. You can't really unbalance me anymore, I don't think. I already think there's no hope there on that front. And I'm very happy with my life right now. More than just like the stuff with From Software and thing. Like I am not suicidal. Gonna start committing a hoax hate crime, just so I can get myself in jail and say that line. There we go. Yeah. You know what? This works still. Okay, I'm gonna move my character a bit more down here, right? Oh, right. There we go. Problem solved. Perfect mimic jump scare moment. No! They're mimics! No, I think I have shots of these like this. I actually think, yeah, maybe I should instead use an image like this, so we have the chest there. Yeah, you know what? I like that better. Man, I love me when I come up with great ideas by pure happenstance. But yeah, I'm going to be mentioning the hand ballista in the analysis here, specifically on the portion to argue for the idea that the hero is the one besieging Castle Morn, not the one who is getting besieged. Because I do talk about it logically, but I feel like this is nice to have because it gives you a solid piece of evidence based on the location of how we get this item and what it is referencing, right? Like, it definitely, it's obvious, again, with a lot of other things we find in this area, it's very obvious that has to do with events that happened here, even though it's not obviously, like, directly relevant. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, this was the weapon he used or something like that. I do think, though, it's sort of alluding to that for the purposes of the storytelling. I miss mimics. So do I, man. The problem with mimics, though, was that once you found one mimic, you found them all. Because you either knew the chain secret, or you were always constantly hitting them, like, you'd have to be like me, an idiot streamer, who's talking to chat while going through chests, but I really should be double-checking constantly. Like, you have to, like, really, really be distracted for a mimic to catch you off guard after the first time. Which is the sad part. Also, hey, Victor Gaming. I don't know, Victor Gaming, you paid your own pastor. I don't know why, but your user, maybe it's the, I don't know if it's the usernames or the avatars or something. Something my brain just makes it where I'm just not, like, I'm like, yeah, you're there, but I'm not registering you as like, you know, separate people coming in. So, like, again, apologies about that. Should have said hello to you earlier. That's why Lords of Fallen had mimic item pickups. Oh my god, that is so... That is so genius. It is so absolutely genius. Like, you know, more power to them. I love that. You don't have to animate, like, you don't have to make, like, separate items or whatever for the Mimic, right? Because it's all, like, a glowing light or something you have as the stand-in for the actual, like, item or whatever, right? The DLC might bring back Mimic. That's true. You never know. They could surprise us. That's very true, Night Scout. Just as a you get careless surprise. I would actually fully welcome that. It would be so deserved. Okay, we got what we wanted from there. Okay, so is there any other... Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's the smoldering church shots I want. We're in the perfect spot to do that. All right. Yeah, I want to get... Yeah. I like this as an option. Those goddamn mods in Lords of the Fallen are such assholes. Well, I'm glad that Lords of the Fallen got creative there. Again, more creativity in the quote-unquote Souls genre is very much appreciated. I should try the game out myself and try, since it's so divisive. Yeah. I mean, why not? Worst case scenario, you stop playing and you refund it after a few hours. Alright, now yeah, listen to this. Oh, there's items and stuff, damn. I did not collect the items. Oh well. It's a very creative game, it's just clunky in some places. Okay, clunkiness is a weird thing for me specifically, because like people sometimes describe Dark Souls 1 as clunky, and I'm like, I don't think that's the right word for it. I've never found Dark Souls 1 clunky. It's just slower paced than other games, but I've never found that to be like clunky. Like it all feels fine for what it is. It just might feel weird if you're used to like high octane like action games like Devil May Cry or something, right? Where like you're constantly spamming buttons and stuff. Not saying I don't like combat in like Dark Souls 3 or something by comparison. I'm just saying like it's just... I've always found the clunkiness argument to be kind of weird. They just never jived with me specifically. There we go. Wait, what the hell am I looking at in that background? Why does it look so bad? There we go. I was like, why does this look so bad? My bad, chat. Speaking of bad, I got a bad sneeze. Well, this is an option. Oh, did I have the sword monument? I don't think I had shots of the sword monument, or at least if I did, I didn't include it in the thing here. Huh. That's gonna be interesting to think about. Alright, we're gonna try the Kaled lighting again, but this time we're gonna do it from this perspective. Okay, should be good, right? Yeah, I don't think the character can be seen from here. I hate this, though. This annoys me. Yeah, this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! I'm in higher LOD. Stop it. Stop it. Here, we'll do that. There, so I can at least hide some of it. And then... yeah, we do have dirt road stuff. I was like, is there actually... there is dirt road stuff here, right? Yeah, there is. Yeah, sure, just do that and get out of my way. Just don't be a nuisance. Oh god, I really hate how blocky this gets. Holy hell. You can really see it in areas where you got red and green here, huh? Like, holy crap. Like, that is the works. Yeah, we have to do it from here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I like that either. You know what? That'll work. Yeah. That'll do it. We'll accept that as another option. There we go. Back to normal. Back to normalcy. Yeah, we'll do that as an option too. There we go. Alright. Already have shots of you, right? Already have shots of that. Wait, what? Oh, that's why the angle's weird. I was like, why don't I see you? There we go. Yeah, like this. Perfect. I didn't like the original shot I had for this, so it's like, I want to try another one. Oh, we're gonna take off higher LOD for the moment. DS2 feels like your feet are bars of soap and your arms are big. I guess we're on the clunkiness. Let's see. Clunky's more like the mechanics don't flow as well, and there are parts of it that feel a bit off in the game's inner logics. Yeah, that's where I feel like that's where the issue is, right? It's when something like it's when something clearly isn't intentionally part of the design, or it doesn't work if or like it seriously doesn't work if it is part of the design, right? And you have to really screw something up in that case, because usually I think game devs can be very good about like making sure that like the ideas they do work, right? Because they want their game to, you know, feel good to play, right? So like usually I find clunkiness is because they have incompetence with the coding or something, or there's a glitch or something. Also, hey Nardi, good to see you. I've been checking some enemy boss resistance. It might be important that the Knight's Cavalry have 40% holy resistance. Not every boss has that, but one from Golden Order such as Erdtree often do. Yeah, I think that that goes with the idea that they are aligned with Morgoth or something, right? Like, I definitely think that, definitely think you can make an argument there. I have the Colosseum shots, I don't need to worry about that. Gazoon tight. Thank you. Thank you, Victor Gaming. I may have the shots there, I don't need that of that. I have the shot of the Scarab up here, so we don't have to worry about that. Have I already killed? Have I already killed, Grail on this character? Legit don't remember. Okay, no, she's still here. Good girl. In fact, when am I ever gonna get a shot of you with all your dragon buddies? Adorable. Ooh, that ain't. Man, that ain't not how what I want to see. That would be, unfortunate to see when I am just strolling through the woods. I think it's a really cool shot. Alright. What a nice way to wake up your babies. She's a good mother, chat. Wonderful to all her children. Okay, so back to the actual thing that's on topic, right? Where's the French folk? Not so much aligned as possibly outright Golden Order members. Yeah. Again, you can argue the specifics there, but like, yeah, I get what you're trying to say. They're definitely closely aligned compared to your average enemy that we fight, even those that are nominally part of the Earth Tree Kingdom. Oh, let's see. Clunky tends to be almost a useless term, just like outdated. Yeah, I feel like that it's true. It gets used way too loosely, right? But that's true for a lot of words. There are a lot of words you just say, which are honestly, let's be honest, we say these words because, you know, they're just synonyms for bad, right? A lot of us, like, a lot of times we don't really think through the actual, like, meaning and if it actually applies in this specific context. Because ultimately what we're saying is, it's bad, I don't really care what the exact word for it is bad, I just know that it's bad, right? Thankfully, there are games like DS2 where you don't need to really explain it, it's just self-evident by its very existence. No, but yeah, it's definitely something. It's definitely something that happens. I usually don't mind it, right? Because normally it's in like casual conversation or whatever, and you get what the person really means. But there are definitely cases, especially if it's just random people you're talking to on the internet or something, where it can be like, well, you know, I'd like if we could be a little more nuanced with the language. Yeah, I don't need anything with this here, right? We're good, I think, on this guy. And there's nothing really here beyond the existing graveyard, so we should be good here. There was something, there was a question I had, because, I think it was in Durkalid, so let me open up a file there. Church of the Plague, that'll work. Give me the Kaled folder. Was it the Waypoint Ruins? No. The Colosseum? No. The Catacombs? No. Keelan Ruins? No. Cathedral of Dragon Union? No. Forsaken Ruins. Gale Tunnel. Oh yeah, Gale Tunnel. Now I remember. I remember what I want. I was like, there was an area where I really wanted to get a shot of something here. Yeah, it's Gale Tunnel. I want a shot of Gale Tunnel from Fort Gale, just to be 100-way clear with that. Whew. Also, since Knights Cavalry are said to have felled great warriors, knights, and champions, maybe the Ashlar Spoils of War. Yeah, totally possible. Again, I say scavenge because they could be something that goes like well deeper into the history of the area and stuff. Because well, that's what I see with a lot of them. But yeah, you could definitely argue at least a number of them are just stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I encountered this, I killed it, I took the ashes or whatever, right? Again, I still don't know exactly how Ashes of War are formed or why or whatever, but again, just putting that aside or whatever, they exist, they happen somehow, whatever the circumstances that makes them be a thing, it's 100% would make sense in that context to say that with Knights Cavalry. Yeah. I have to go over the details of the Knights Cavalry, because I actually don't remember all of them, that well. I like, or maybe I do actually, because there aren't that many, so maybe I'm remembering them more. Yeah, there's only like 8 of them, right? And I can remember at least a good 6 or 7, so. I don't know, we'll have to. Actually, it's probably closer to 10, because you also have the 2 of them in the snowfields, right? Yeah. Where the fuck is this? Oh, there's the tunnel. Okay, so. Huh. Okay. Understandable. 10 of them. Oh, wow! I actually got that right on the correction of myself. Wow, nice. 10 of them. Coolio. They shall brook no quarter. That's all I know about them. Okay, we're gonna try this from the Gale Tunnel angle. Cause I'll be honest, I really hate the fact that they don't load in any of the details about the tunnel that would help make it noticeable from the distance. So we're gonna see if we can try to fix that if I'm actually near the area. Also, let's make it daytime, because fuck night. Fuck the Knights Cavalry! All my homies hate the Knights Cavalry! Come out during the day, you fucks! Jeez, chat, I'm gonna get monetized, and then the best part is I'm gonna get instantly demonetized, because I just cannot... I cannot stop my potty mouth. There we go. Okay, so don't do something stupid like not load the back of you or something. Okay, chat. Listen, chat. Listen. Listen. Listen, we can work with this. We can work with this. It's fine. This is salvageable. It's salvageable, chat. It's salvageable. I promise. Yeah, blurry textures? What blurry textures? None of my homies see them blurry textures. Oh, God. Alright, that's good enough, chat. That's good enough. And if I want to, I will do a little, thing like I've done in the... I think it's Altus Unification War. Still one of the coolest armor sets, though, in my opinion. True. True that. Night Scout, I think you're focusing on the word scavenge too much. It just means literally just like pick up because it's there. Like they just have it because it's there on the road. There's a lot of enemies that have stuff that they don't necessarily need to pick up, but we get them from that enemy that we kill in that area anyway. It's not necessarily something they personally own or have a specific attachment to. Yep, that's what I thought. I was like, this is gonna be some Smithing Stone 5, isn't it? It was like 5 or 6. Let me take my bet. Anyway, moving on. I actually want this because I might want to mention the eggs in case it actually becomes relevant in the future, because I think that's the chest that has one of the eggs in there. Anyway. Yeah, Bloodhound Knights in general just are attracted to, like, various different factions or peoples to, like, make their masters. So the idea that one of them, like the one that the Knights Cavalry over there goes against, was someone who was interested in meeting Garong or, like, you know, joining up in Malakath or whatever. Like, yeah, that's totally possible. Ah, now I remember why I didn't get this screenshot before, chat. The goddamn fog. It's always the goddamn fog, chat. That goddamn fog. Alright, do I already have a shot of this? Because I know I have a shot of one of the angles, and now now I can't remember properly. I'm like gaslighting myself. Where's the Caelid push? Caelid northeastern push, Caelid, where's Caelid? There's Caelid southern push. I'm pretty sure I would put it under here. Alright, so, sorry, chat. Okay, yeah, we have one with this. The problem is seeing it from the town's perspective. Ah, whatever. Whatever, it's a good enough shot. I don't need to, like, get, like, you know, front shot, back shot, like, reverse shot. Like, I don't need to be doing this stuff. What, I think I'm making a film? Alright. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out the stuff on the highway tiles. Like, I'm not gonna mention too much about the specifics, because it'll probably come up in the astrologer's essay anyway. I don't care about you. Yeah, we got the shot of you. Yeah, Caelid Catacombs, I don't think I reached through. Is there anything else I really... No, I have all the shots I need of you. Unless... No. I don't know. I don't know. Are there any shots that I really would want now? Because everything would tie back to, like, the Millennium, so, like, it wouldn't really be portraying what I would want it to portray, even if I tried. Let's try the Coffin Cemetery at the Waypoint Ruins. I have shots of those, but like the Waypoint Ruins I have are super lit up and stuff, so you can very clearly see all the eggs and things. And I want to save that for if I ever talk about Melania and stuff, and see maybe if I can get a shot where these look kind of normal. Listen, I'm just trying to... Sir. 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 Oh no. Sir, it's even worse. Also, man, you have the longest death screech I've ever heard. Nope. Yeah, there's like no way to get a shot of this that doesn't like, yes, this is a giant egg nest right now. Please ignore that and focus on the please focus on the coffins, I swear. God. Okay, yeah, well, we'll just mention it. It doesn't like I need to show the shot. You guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. I need to stop hand-holding you, chat. You guys don't need a reference image for every little thing that I talk about in my analyses. You guys played the game. You know what I'm talking about. Unless you don't. Otherwise, why the hell are you reading analysis for a game you don't play? Like, what is wrong with you? It's like what I tell my family when they buy this. I'm like, you don't play this game. Why would you want to own my book? It's like, oh, we want to support you. It's like, my goodness, get something of value with your money. Like, oh my god. Ice Spear is such an OP skill. Hard to imagine a regiment of soldiers stacking cold on everything they see losing anything, lol. Oh, really? If Radon is live on this character, maybe you could damage him into phase 2 and get the Dark Moon shot from his area. Nah. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. I have to get... I don't know if he's even triggered right now, and if we do, we have to go and trigger him, and then we have to go into the fight, and then I have to go through the fight with this weak-ass character, and fight, like, no, that would have to be its own thing, Night Scout. I want to focus purely on finishing off my Fringe Folk Rebellion stuff. Let's look at Church of the Plague. Yeah, we know it's awful. It's so awful having to cut off your own arm. Jeez, first world problems, am I right? I actually don't remember if I have this shot. Oh, I'm about to. Alright. It's between problems. God, sometimes I glance over at chat and you guys just give me the funniest shit. You know, I don't know what you guys are getting out of watching my stream, but I sure as hell am getting a lot from having you guys here, so thanks again. I always forget about you, asshole. Oh. Hey, neighbor! Don't you just hate it when the rot starts to eat your soul? I didn't mention this typo, so that wasn't a text matter, but the Image in the Lyrian Wars article don't auto... Yes, I'm aware of this. Do you typically have those auto cycles intentionally? No, it was not intentional. WordPress, again, I said this the other day, WordPress is making me so frustrated because, like, it feels like it gets worse and worse ever since I subscribed instead of better. Like, it feels like all the little shit that they change pisses me off. Like, they changed some of the formatting things and how they render stuff, and then there was the problem with the lines for the longest time, which I think is fixed now. At least I haven't noticed it for a good while, where the red lines don't actually show up when they should. But now it's like this, with like, it's not actually doing the thing with its gallery slideshow. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, I think I'm actually gonna submit a report. Like, I imagine someone probably already has. But, like, if they haven't, like, still, like, get on it. Like, this should be fixed, like, yesterday. There's no reason why this thing should be broken for so long. Like, what the fuck am I paying you for? And you expect me to renew my subscription or whatever? It's like, yeah, no problem. But thank you for telling me, Night Scout. Believe me, I know. Whenever I do these reviews, I make sure to check these articles, and when I see that those type of very obvious huge changes, also would be a Lokey stream. But yeah, it pisses me the fuck off. I don't get anything from these streams. That's why I'm here. I'm glad I contribute nothing. Okay, that time was just me being stupid. I know most of the time you guys think it's also me being stupid. No, that time was literally actually just me being stupid. There was no actual thought process going into that decision. Interesting how Bloodhound and I still seeing the Eternal Darkness. So I think it's more so the people and start acting as a guard too, but yeah. Yeah. It's got like, it's like, dude, you're not allowed to use it, man. It's forbidden. Didn't you know? Get with the program, bruh. Anything from Morn Castle I want still? We have the actual castle. We have the interior of the castle with the trees and stuff. So we have lots of shots there. We have the graveyard out back. Do I have the interior? It would be under Weeping Buildup, right? Weeping Buildup. God, that sounds so wrong. Oh. Where's... There's shots that should be in here that aren't in here. Did I put them in another file? Okay, Limb Grave. Where's Morn? There's Morn Siege. Oh, I did. Okay, 1 second, chat. I gotta fix my screw up. Okay, so move that here. We're gonna put that in Weeping Buildup because it's a shot of the entire castle. There we go. Okay, I didn't put in the I did not put in any of the interior shots with the weapons and things. We need to correct that now. Weeping Peninsula, Castle Morn. Where's the interior? I know I have shots of that. I 100% do have shots of that. There's legitimately zero reason why I would not have a shot of that. Also, this might belong in Weeping Push. Sorry, that's minimized, chat. That was an accident. I swear. No. It should be under Morn Siege. I already have a shot of this. I do kind of want to compare them, though, so we'll throw that in here for later. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. We're good. Here. You guys have some background audio, so you're not just listening to me in dead air. That's a fate worse than death right there. Let's see now. Where is... Hello, can we please... There we go. You wonder if the guy was being locked up. I see. That's an interesting way to phrase it. I mean, I would say it would have to be the danger, because presumably it's forbidden because they understand what happened with Estelle and things. So I'm pretty sure they understand that it's just too risky to try, and so they would much prefer that it just not exist. I don't think there's much to be like... I don't think safety is the biggest concern. Oh, I did it again, chat! I'm telling you, chat, I'm just dumb. Like, please, watch someone who has more brain cells than I. Why do you guys like and subscribe? Is this what you consider premium content? Really? Let's see, moving here. Alright, so we have that, we have that. I want some shots of the interior, but we'll talk to Zuli or Sekiro Doobie about that, or someone else. Church of Ella. Church of Pilgrimage. No, because we already have the ruins there, and we have the towers and stuff there, so we're good there. We have the interior shots, like I just said. I just did those. We have the shots of the graveyards and stuff here. We have the Impassable Great Bridge there. Church of the Plague. Hey, Iman, good to see you in the chat. Soldering Wall. Keelam Ruins. Isolated Merchant Shack. Dragon Barrow West. Minor Erd Tree. Snow and Water, we don't really keep... Oh, wait, actually... No, we don't care. Saints Bridge, we have shots for that, and we're all good there. Murkwater... Oh! Agiel Lake, of course. How could I forget? I want more shots of Agiel Lake. Because I think this is going to be... I think I'm going to talk about Agiel Lake and how it's probably a very recent creation. Well, creation's the wrong word for it. More like accidental byproduct. But first... I don't care about you. Go away. The fact the Eternal Darkness guy is jailed for spell being dangerous implies the Deep-Root Depth City was destroyed and the reason wouldn't snow well before the Battle of Aeonia. I don't know if it's necessarily had to be before the Battle of Aeonia. Because it's not like the Kaled rot stuff has completely destabilized things, like, instantly. Like, there was definitely a process there. We still have, like, the Nox are still alive, right? The area obviously has to grow all that stuff, right? So even if we're talking about, like, a protracted timetable, it's still, like, not like, you know... Not like it's completely got destroyed overnight. But, yeah, for sure. Again, I've talked about before, like, it's somewhere between Godwin's, Godwin getting buried, and definitely by the time, like, the Tarnished are, like, major players, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess you can push it to, like, before we get there, at least. Caleb probably didn't fall into it, like I messed up very soon. Yeah, but I don't think that would completely destabilize people from being like, hey, that guy's using a forbidden spell, we should lock him up. I don't think that means there's a sudden total collapse in law and order. No, I don't like that one. Yeah, there we go. Good. Let's see. Higher LODs. Da, da. Beautiful. Man. I love when I get beautiful shots. Although, to be honest, it could be a little bit brighter outside, but you know what? We take what we can get. Yeah, this river, whatever of it did exist, it was a lot smaller once upon a time, yeah. And then, of course, you have Agiel here burning everything, so it's like, well, damn. The yield's bad, man. I might want to be closer. Cool. Might get a shot. Might need the shot, so I'll take it. There we go. Hey, hey Miyazaki, can like the DLC bring with us an option to increase the render distance? already have a shot of this, basically, but do I want a better one? I want to approach this from a different angle now. What do you think about Elden old odd man theory? Well, I-Man. I vaguely recall you bringing something up about that, but I don't remember the details anymore, if I'm being quite honest. So, I guess I would say I have zero thoughts, because I got no brain. Thoughts are for those thinking folk. There we go. But if it's the idea that, oh, you know what? Now I remember. Yeah, because you're talking about the idea that the old man we see in the trailer with the giant golden spike stuff coming out of him that he's pulling out is, like, named Elden or something. I mean, why not? Maybe he's Elden John, even. Who am I to judge? But yeah, no. I don't know what's going up with the old man. I'm sure we'll find out in the DLC. Is that your theory? Ah, I see. I got no thoughts on the old man right now. Again, when it comes to the DLC, I have mostly, like... I'm excited for it, but, like, I'm not thinking too hard about, like, ooh, what's gonna happen, what's going on, blah, blah. It's like, I see some stuff, I'm like, oh, this kind of might match up with my theory. I guess we'll see when the DLC's actually out. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm glad we might see, actually, some of that stuff that we could use expansion on, but, like, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We will see. I like this. Elden John is the narrator. I found Radigan's statue in an odd place, so I'm not too sure it's not Radigan. Are we talking about the, I know Teen Sith has been a proponent of the Saint statue being Radigan. Are you talking about that one specifically, I-Man? Again, I'm still well outside that camp. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's take it from this angle now, too. Let's see how close we can get without triggering the dragon! Hurrah! And then we're probably going to end things after this, Jet. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. It's late. I should be trying, at least, to get my sleep schedule back in order. Doesn't mean I'll succeed, but I should be at least trying. Why is everything so cloudy today? Like, god damn! Like, can I please teleport in and it's like just a nice clear day? Like, what happened here, Limgrave? Did you turn into Liurnia or something overnight? I mean, I'm not complaining per se. It doesn't affect me that much in this case, but like, damn. What I do? I don't think Teen Sith is... I'm gonna assume you say right, you're meaning right instead of bright. Yeah, it's important. I did my, so now I'm waking at 7 a.m., not going to sleep at 7 a.m. That is smart, I mean. You definitely don't want to, you definitely want to make sure you're you're sleeping properly during good hours. And for me, like, it doesn't really matter, chat. Like, I could be a night owl for sure, just because my schedule is kind of flexible like that. I can, like, you know, sort of set my own hours and stuff as long as I put them in. But like, I really don't like being, you know, because then, you know, it causes so many knockdown problems. Like, what if neighbors, like, hear me, like, screaming at night while I'm, like, playing games with you guys or whatever? Or, like, what if, like, I want to, like, hang out with my friends at a certain point, but, oh, I'm gonna be, like, asleep during that hour because, you know, my dumb ass is, like, up all night. Like, I just think it's better if I'm just, like, you know, synchronized with the normal people. We can't give them away, chat, that I'm actually a lizard person. We have to let them believe I'm human. Nah, I hate it. I hate it. I gotta deal with all the broken damn burned bushes at the floor. There's no point. There's no point. I dare say there's no point here, chat. God, I'm turning into Foghorn. There we go. Alright, I think we're good there, chat. I think we got some... Like, the best I can do is just get an overview shot of, like, the whole lake. And, you know, I'm gonna do this on a better lighting, because this specifically, I don't like looking at the lake like that. Yo, Lokey! Hey, Izalith. How you doing being stuck in your throne room with your 2 daughters? Hope you have some quality, you know, parent-child time. Good bonding. Just 1.5 months until the DLC, right, guys? Am I crazy? We're talking about the DLC, yes? Oh, yeah. Chat, I'm acting up, and this is a casual stream. I think that kind of tells you how off my rocker I am right now. It's like I should probably be trying to get some sleep. But, like, sleep is for the weak. Oh, da, da, da. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep, there we go. Another Linear Wars question. Supposing that Linear had its magical gates back then, would Golden Horde troops even be able to get far enough to kill a guy on the bridge above the Shield Bash Scarab? We don't know. Again, that's assuming, if we're assuming that they have it there. I don't know. It depends on, like, what could potentially overpower those magical gates. Like, is there a force that can do that? I don't know. We're living in a world where apparently anyone could just conjure a freaking invisibility circle wherever they stand with golden fucking wall magic force fields. Like, oh my god, I hate that so much. So, like, listen. I don't know what is practical lore-wise in order to deal with magical barriers like that. Maybe there has to be a huge setup time or whatever. It's only for, like, when they're in, like, active lockdown mode or what? I don't know. It could be. It could be that the developers didn't think about that at all, and they just came up with the magical gate thing in order to justify why we need a key in order to get in. That, unfortunately, could be the case, too. But, yeah, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and just say that, that sure, maybe that's possible that they had the magic barriers available, but, like, in wartime, the Golden Order forces would be able to, counteract that in some way. Let's just say that that's theoretically possible. Save ourselves a whole lot of thinking. Doesn't matter anyway. I think Rodriguez's plot shield might be a bit more of a concession than Academy's key is. Yeah, it's possible. Alrighty. Alright, I think I'm done, chat. I think we're finished. Oh, you know what? It's midnight, so I'm gonna quickly check to see if Honk Guy's got some shit available. Let's see. Like I said, YouTube's been a bit weird, so if it causes me troubles, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. Honkai Star Rail. I don't think they added anything else today. They just did the trailer for yesterday, right? Okay, cool. Yep, okay, cool. Nothing new today. Probably gonna happen over the weekend then. There we go. Alright, I want to thank everybody again for showing up right now. It's been a very long screenshot stream. I'm gonna have to now go through this stuff and figure out if it's actually good for the thesis. But, again, we'll probably be back here if I find any more B-roll shots that I really need to get. But until then, chat, until then, I'm really excited for Fringe Folk Rebellion. It's gonna be... I've been waiting to work on this for a while, considering it goes back to when we were first looking at all those graveyards and things and trying to work on collecting data for that. It's really cool to see, like, one of the last big pieces of my Godfrey Reigns analysis is, like, finally, you know, gonna get, you know, reconstituted for the website, so that's gonna be cool. Alright, thanks for the stream, but yeah, see you guys later. Night Scout, let's see, there's a little question I have about Goldmask, see if Corrin's question matches his own relative to Radigan's fame. I'm not sure I understand the question, but you can I'll try to think that one over and read it again later. Like I said, I gotta get to some other stuff now. So, later, guys. Later. Bye. Love you.